up them style, like them style is well and truly original. Truly original. Push up for your hand. This a dub, pretty competitive session. Oh, as in the dancing trumpet, and on the home and on the rock on the man. If you have a lighter, push up for your hand. This a dub, pretty competitive session. Oh, as in the dancing trumpet. If you have a push up for your hand. This a dub, pretty competitive session. Oh, as in the dancing trumpet, and on the home and on the rock on the man. I don't wanna leave you alone. I don't wanna leave you alone.
You ain't going nowhere. Nobody is going nowhere.
Drum and bass style all the while.
Check. Something old but brand new. MC Fats and the A-Sides, part of the Hidden Treasures album that they did back in about 97-ish, and around there, that never got a release. And I hijacked a copy off of A-Sides when I was over in the UK. A full album, really good music.
Drum and bass style all the while.
Old school, never getting a release, and you're hearing it here first. Courtesy of the Prime. Keep it locked, tons of brand new stuff.
Cool and deadly, see?
If you have a lighter, push up in your arm. This a down, pretty competitive session. Oh, as in the dancing trumpet, and on the home and on the rock on the man. If you have a push up in your arm. This a down, pretty competitive session. Oh, as in the dancing trumpet, and on the home and on the rock on the man. I don't wanna leave you alone. I don't wanna leave you alone.
street, cool and deadly, see?
If you have a lighter, push up in your arm. This a down pretty comfy down session. Oh, as in the dance it jumping. And on the home and on the rock all the man. If you have a lighter, push up in your arm. This a down pretty comfy down session. Oh, as in the dance it jumping. And on the home and on the rock all the man. If you have a lighter, push up in your arm. This a down pretty comfy down session. Oh, as in the dance it jumping. And on the home and on the rock all the man. I don't wanna leave you alone.
Keep it locked. 89.5. 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 Keep it locked. 89.5.
Reaching out to the Outlook, Toronto talent, one of the best producers in Toronto. Gonna rinse out a few local things. Then we're gonna get into a mix later on. Flex a lot of CD stuff at the beginning, and then the last, over half of the last part of the show will be a little mix. Big up Ryan. The Outlook. What's up Stranger as well. Gonna be hitting up all the local producers. I know there's tons of them, more and more. Guys like Wizard, Tin Titan. There's tons of little producers all over the place. And I don't really know them all, but I definitely want to get in touch. Rinsing out the drum and bass tunes. This is The Prophecy. I'm DJ Prime. Keep it locked.
Keep it locked. 89.5. Keep it locked. 89.5.
Once again, reaching out of Toronto, the Dappa, and I believe Ruckus. Some Brazilian flavor. The tune's name is on the CD, so I'll have to wait till I pull it out again.
We don't follow the flow. We created it. 89.5 FM. Real Radio.
You are listening to CIUT 89.5 FM in Toronto, available across Canada on Star Choice National Satellite Service,
Channel 826.
Broadcasting worldwide on www.ciut.fm.
Thirst, a mix of the freshest ingredients. From Tokyo to Cork, Singapore to Rio de Janeiro, Heineken Music brings you Found at Thirst, a global dance phenomenon headlined by the world's #1 DJ, Paul Oakenfold. And now Thirst is coming to Toronto. To watch the best of international and local DJ talent mix things up with Paul Oakenfold, visit HeinekenMusic.com for details. Thirst, it doesn't get closer than this.
Once again, the sounds of Ruckus and the Dappa. Track entitled Fade. That last one was delicious. Unreleased, but I know there are some labels that are interested in these tunes, so look for them in the future. Vocals real nice on this one. Outlook. Flexing that Apache break. Big up the Bri Fry. Don't forget Milano's. I'll be touching down there tonight until 12. I'm taking the early shift. Lush and Ill Fingers as well. Probably in that order. Good to be back. I've been in the UK for the last 2 weeks with a little jaunt over to Amsterdam.
Innocence makes the weary heart grow
sounds of Visionary and Jenna Anderson. I think this one's called Precious, but I'm not sure. Get these CDs, but they're never any track listings. These guys did a live thing down at the Destiny boat cruise last night. I heard it went well. A little bit of sound problems I heard, but all in all, 5-hour boat cruise.
In your sanctity completely. You are my precious one. Comfort to Chris and Sons. And you believe in lovers' dreams. Wanna embrace the desert sea. Innocence makes the weary heart grow fonder. Deliverance lacks the mystery and wonder. Confidence, it comforts me so sweetly. I believe in your sanctity completely. You are my precious one. Comfort to Chris and Sons. Believe in lovers' dreams. Wanna embrace the desert seas. Innocence makes the weary heart grow fonder. And deliverance lacks the mystery and wonder. Confidence, it comforts me so sweetly. I believe in your sanctity completely. I believe in your sanctity completely.
Hillside is coming. Join us at Guelph Lake Island on July 25th to 27th for the 20th annual Hillside Festival. Join us for another year of amazing music, dancing, drumming, and spoken word at one of Canada's must-see, must-play events. See Sarah Harmer, Kieran Aluwalia, Auto Rickshaw, Broken Social Scene, Buck 65, The Deers, Martin Joseph, Jeff Lang, Scott Merritt, Serena Ryder, Neutron Stars, Warsaw Pack, and Luther Right and the Wrongs. So pack up your drum and bring all your friends, because we're celebrating 20 years of Hillside Moments. $70 advance weekend passes are now available at the Bookshelf, the Stone Store, Music in Orbit, Folkway Music, and at the Guelph Farmers Market. You can also get them at the Hillside Festival office or call the ticket line at 519-763-8817. Hillside Festival. More than music, but the music's out of this world.
Satellite control.
Are you experiencing the Smirnoff New Radio Experience? Friday nights, house, progressive, electronic, breaks, trance, drum and bass. Make your weekend an experience. Free CD. Guest list to the top clubs in the city. Radio for the experience. The Smirnoff Experience. Every Friday night, 10 till midnight, an exclusive presentation of CIUT 89.5 FM.
We don't follow the flow. We created it. 89.5 FM. Real radio.
One of those tracks you pick up when you're over in the UK. Big up the Kenny Ken. Track entitled Rave, Reggae Rave, that's it. He played this when he was here with Mickey Finn at Milano's. This one's coming out on Mix and Blend in the future. In pre-released business. Don't want to say dub late because it ain't on dub yet. But it will be this week, so.
I'm yawning, 2 minutes from morning. White squall giving out warning. I'm in a good little I'm yawning, 2 minutes from morning. White squall giving out warning. I'm in a good little
Prophecy. Jungle Brown Voice live on 89.5 CIUT. Marcus Visionary and DJ Prime. Prophecy every Sunday from 8 to 10 p.m. Keep it locked.
The Johnny remix done by the Bad Company out on True Players, and this one's released. You can pick this one up in your local shops. The many shops in Toronto. Man, there's a lot of them now. Tons of drum and bass shops. Release Records, Pit Records, Play the Record. What's the other one? Black Market Records. There's another one. To the Beat. That's it. As well as some out of towns. Keep it locked. Tons of new music. Gonna bust into the mix. Play a couple of ads. And then we're going in. Don't forget Milanos tonight. I'll be touching down there. DJ Lush and the Ill Fingers. Rough up Milanos. Don't forget Knowledge every Friday. It's a new thing down at the Sound Emporium. I think it's 360 or 380 Adelaide. The old Turbo. If you don't know, now you know. So go check it out. It's about time we had a regular Friday once again for Drum and Bass in Toronto. Brought to you by Mystical and the Marcus. It's Eminem. And there's somebody else, but we'll have to bring that into the mix next week. Knowledge at the Old Turbo, the Sound Emporium. Randall's coming to town. Saw him when I was in the UK. And he's all excited to come down and bust up Toronto. I believe that's August 22nd. Tons of people in London while I was there. Went to Swerve. First week, walk in, saw Shy FX, SS, Clayton from TOV, Keaton was there. The A-sides. I was fortunate to get 2 trips down there, as well as the end. Oh no, that is the end. What's the other one? Anyways, keep it locked. Coming up to the 9 o'clock hour, and we're going until 10. Contrast on the remix. The Renegade Snares remix. Out on Moving Shadow in your shops. The last one was David Carbone, the Dum Dum. out of the East Side Camp from the man Break. I think it's called More Sound on a double pack coming out soon on the East Side label. As well, I got another tune from Break that's going on Commercial Suicide. It just got signed, so it's not even, the track's not even done yet correctly. It's going to be remixed. We'll have to get to that next week.
step up. Oh, yeah. Step up. Oh, yeah. Why you not playing the dub, 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 dub. Don't stop. Why you not playing the dub, 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 dub.
We don't follow the flow. We created it.
Get busy time.
89.5 FM. Real Radio.
Just got off the phone with Marcus, and he wanted to let everybody know this Thursday, Sub and Natural, as well as Marcus, Sub from Full Cycle, is going to be touching down and starting off this tour in Toronto at the Gold Club Lounge down at the Government. So if you are available on Thursday night and you want to go to some kind of exclusive event, drum and bass style, with a UK DJ, DJ Suv, that's the one. And if you know the government, you know the Gold Club Lounge, it's really small, so 150 people maybe squeeze into that little room, and they're gonna rock out. Once again, that's Thursday night, Gold Club Lounge down at Government, DJ Suv. Sounds of Twisted in the background, forthcoming on Formation, The Cocksnot. Don't forget to check out down at System Soundbar on Wednesdays. The Ryan Ruckus and Tones and the Empire crew bring you Wednesday nights at System Soundbar. You gotta bear with me, I'm hungover again.
The whole thing.
I'm gonna try to get down there in the next couple weeks. last few tracks coming off the Reform EP coming out on Formation Records. Distorted Minds, a track called Feel, Twisted, Generation Dub, all in the same tip. This is brand new 1210, Rhyme Time. The This one's on promo. Next couple weeks will be in your shops, ready to be picked up.
We created it. 89.5 FM. Real radio.
Gotta send a big shout out to all the Holland crew. I was over there for a Friday night. Good little scene happening over there. Goldie as well as A-Sides were playing on the same night. Different venues. Both parties were pretty rammed. Spirit was playing the next night. It's a 40-minute flight, so it's real easy to fly over. Germany, all those places in Europe. People just bouncing around all the time. To big up Amsterdam one time. Sounds of Rhyme Time in the background, 1210 recordings. One of Formation's new artists, Generation Dub. This one's Don't F with the Dub. With a Pacino sample.
Right, you stupid fuck! Look at you now!
Reaching out to all the Bassline crew. As well, when I was in UK, I played there a couple times. Played the Mass in Brixton. as well as the Bug Bar, an old church filled with dead bodies. Pretty crazy. With a club on the top of it. Share the Blame remix. This one getting a release this week or last, coming out very soon. Love this tune. On the Infrared label, J Magic. Nice rolling bass line, check this out.
What can we share?
Brand new from the Juju on his own label, Futuro. I think it's called the Cartel. Futuro 14, San Francisco style. Clute, Commercial Suicide, and part of his album was it Lie, Steal, Cheat, something.
One love, this is from Prince Allah.
Track called Take a Breath. Bad tune.
and killing and sin.
One of the biggest tunes in England right about now. Everywhere I went, I heard this tune. People going mad. Off the Bollywood EP, Caliber on the remix. I think the track's called Signs. Kenny dropped this when he was here as well at Milenos. Got about 20 minutes left. Keep it locked. DJ Prime in the house.
Life are we living, murderation, raping and killing and sin.
There's actually another mix on the flip to this, done by the Mathematics, which is real wicked as well. Big up the last caller, Milano's roll call. I'll be touching down there until 12. Lush, as well as the Illfingers, Miller Rinse. Might as well mention as well, Suv touching down Thursday night down at the Gold Club Lounge in the Government. It's going to be a little jam, 150, 200 people max. Let's get there early. No flyer for that one, it's a little exclusive bit. Brought to you by Theory. Suv starting off his North American tour alongside Natural. Eastside Recordings, East 54, out in the next couple weeks. Track entitled Swarm. again, East Side, once again, East Side. A-sides on the remix, the re-execution of the Tabletop. This one's coming on his album that's coming out in September, I believe. This one's deep and dark and deadly. Reaching out to the Caddy Cad. Big up, Caddy.
Number one for this week. Number one for this week.
Track that I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. I love this tune. Sounds of Caliber off the Solution album. I think the last double pack that got released off that album. Caliber, man, this wicked tune. Kind of sad, but very nice. Caned by a lot of DJs in the UK. just about 9 or 10 minutes left in the program. I'm gonna sign off now, get everything organized so I can head over to Milano's. Don't forget to check out the Gold Club Series little exclusive event down on Thursday night. No flyer for that one, so it's all going to be word of mouth. Only going to have about 100, 150, 200 people. Small little bar in there. That's Thursday night once again. Don't forget, check out Knowledge on Fridays. It just started up, so give it a chance. The old Turbo Sound Emporium down on Adelaide. I think it's 360, 380 West Adelaide. Another tune that's doing a lot of damage, the MC Fats and the A-sides. And this one is going to be followed by another one by the Fats. I forget who it is. I'm going to play it for you next week. I got it. It's a wicked tune. Everybody's caning it too in England. Anyways, we'll see you next week.